I see him doing work in the community, and he's doing some good things and making change.
One second. Luna the Blue.
Yours coming just now. So yes, he's a community activist doing work and making change in the community. Valuable voice in the community. I actually met him through his cousin that's also community activist work all over.
Shout out Dulo 2700, Jingletown's finest.
Okay. And so I'm going to allow him to introduce himself.
David, thank you very much. Welcome to the African Cherry. That's on YouTube, right?
My YouTube is Black Up. Back Up, Black Up.
Back up, black up.
Yeah.
Back up, black up. Welcome to Black Up, Back Up. And follow the Instagram, African Cherry.
Africa.cherry.
Africa.cherry. So yeah, man, I'm David, aka Davizzle. I'm a rapper, poet, singer, and I'm also a speaker, public speaker. I'm a protest performer, kinda. That's where I'm a cypher rapper. I'm an open mic guy, poetry slammer. I'm a cameraman. I'm Alico Films, ALACOFILMS. And when I turned 18, it was 2009, and that was the year that Oscar Grant had passed away at the unfortunate hands of the police. And I would say that was the year that I became an activist. I think that before then, I had trouble with the law and stuff like that. That made me like just someone who was resentful at police, maybe revolutionary in thought. But it wasn't until 2009 where I found yeah, I think it's still rolling. Yeah, but 2009 was a year that I saw a lot of activism in action. It was a year that I was able to film a lot of activism and protests. And so yeah, so that's David, I rap, I film, I do music, all for the revolution though, everything for the revolution. Because I believe that as long as Leonard Peltier is still in prison, we don't live in the land of the free. There's many others too.
You want to elaborate about Leonard Peltier? A lot of people don't know.
Leonard Peltier is an innocent man in prison. He was a part of the American Indian movement, and in the 70s, he was considered an accessory to a crime of self-defense. So, two crazy lunatics came up shooting at an Indian reservation, and one of the Indian elders gunned the two men down. Because Leonard Peltier didn't say who the gunman was, he took the whole fall. It's been 48 years, and he's a Sioux. So if you don't know about the Sioux is like the Black Panthers of the tribes.
Right.
They are the Battle of Little Bighorn, the Battle of Wounded Knee, the Trail of Tears. That's all the Sioux. Crazy Horse, Sitting Bull. That's the Sioux. So Leonard Peltier is a Sioux. Ooglala Sioux. So Leonard Peltier, he's a Ooglala Sioux, and he was considered an associate to someone who defended the children and the elders of the reservation. And it's common knowledge that he didn't pull the trigger. It's common knowledge that he just took the charge. And yeah, just like yeah.
Yeah. So what's the call? Free them all on that. So yes, that's another political prisoner of the 60s and 70s. The revolution needs to continue. So I'm going to ask you just a couple more questions.
All right, go ahead.
Yes. What is your why?
What is your why? My why is because my why is freedom. Everything's about freedom. Everything's about freedom and free speech. If you don't have the freedom to sit up there and make a fool out of yourself, you're a slave. And I'm not with slavery. And so I'm with this freedom all the way. So, you know, I have like songs that people think are crazy, like smoking on the job or white supremacy. One of my lyrics in white supremacy, I say, what's the root of racism? I'll tell you right now. They scared you gonna find their wife, blow her back out. Let's keep it real. There's a reason why they all want to squeal. They want us locked up in chains because they don't want their girl feeling the game. And it's like a joke, you know what I mean? But it's like, what is going on with this hatred? It's because you don't want to see me paid on Friday, so you're getting me fired from the job because you don't want me showing up, you know what I mean, handsome and brown. And a lot of times I think that's what it is. They want you to show up brown and a scrub.
Right, exactly.
Because at the job place, I be noticing people get obsessed with getting you fired. In my opinion, it's like, wow, you couldn't let me make a couple more thousand. You had to try to get me up out of here right now. Yeah.
Most definitely. What does revolution mean?
Revolution means freedom, because when slavery ended, all the prisons got built, and prisons, like Tupac said this, not me, the penitentiary's packed and it's filled with blacks. So it's like revolution will require, okay, revolution is like this. How do we get our people to a point where Martin Luther King, Malcolm X didn't get assassinated, and people was able to intern under their political stuff, you know, like if the political prisoners, like if Leonard Peltier wasn't in prison 48 years, and he was able to lecture at rhetoric, or not rhetoric, policy majors, social justice majors, you know, if these things were able to happen, which they do, you know what I mean? I be seeing certain people, certain places, we ain't gonna bring no names up, but the universities will allow certain people to come in the name of the revolution. But if Leonard Peltier gets out before he dies, will he be able to speak at UC Berkeley?
Right. And then they have to filter what they say and all that, and they go on, but the people want them there, so they can't say no. But they gotta filter what they talk about for their band. So yeah.
I think it's people who know what's up with the program and not. You know, I don't think they would. I don't. You know, when people say the revolution will not be televised, they're counting on people like David Ocasio, David TV, getting like charges thrown at me for nothing, and Boop, the storytellers, people like you, getting Batman, Boop. And so as we come out in society legit, as we come out in society passionate about what we do and really into these arts and media, they're like, oh damn, that's not a. I did my best. The revolution means, for me, to not be a lockable character. So there was a time where Huey was doing 3 years, and he had said to everybody, hey, they're trying to lock everybody up. Stop all type of messing around that could get you locked up. So there was like a period where it was like, be straight laced, damn near take a community college class. I live my life under that, like in that sense, because it's like, dang, you already know the system is slavery. Slavery. Feel me? So when you're not in it, just pretend like Huey Newton gave you a letter himself that said, stop doing anything, stop driving without a license, stop doing anything that can get you arrested because they getting everybody. Okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I try to do. I try to legit be about this revolution and be like, I'm legit. I'm gonna be out here 10 years from now. You can count on me 10 years ago. You see me 10 years from now. You can count on me, because I'm doing my best to just be legit, stay alive, stay free.
And one more question. Do you think America is a big plantation, or is it just, or at least, under people's noses, like a metaphorical plantation? I don't know how else to say it.
Yes. So my most popular song, it goes, smoking on the job because the boss mind thinks I'm a slave. Yeah. So I'm risking my name and reputation coming out with a song called Smoking on the Job because they think I'm a slave. So it's like,
It's on your channel?
yeah, Smoking on the Job, DAHVEED. Whatever pops up when you Google it, it's all good. SoundCloud, Bandcamp, Patreon, just click the link. Check out the Smoking on the Job. So America, if America is not one big plantation, it's a plantation and a reservation. My freedom falls within my role in this society. So if they could put me on a plantation, they would. But since they can't, they have to keep me at a $20 an hour or under job. They have to keep me unable to get booked for a paid speaking event. They have to keep me illegitimate. They have to keep me uneligible for the cannabis Greg Minor Fed Boy watched programs that are supposed to help us, because I have a cannabis charge from when I was a minor and I have my record clean, and because I have my record expunged, I don't get any of the cannabis grants. But David, yeah, I got a possession charge in 2006 for shake.
Yeah, I know what that's about.
So yeah, what was the question again? How'd you wrap it up? What was the last question?
Oh, just believe America is like a type of a plantation, or they expanded
America,
it?
if it's not a plantation, it's a plantation and a reservation. My role within this non-reservation, non-plantation life has been in the white man's world, but with my plantation role. So I've been having to take this humiliating pay. I humiliatingly can't never get nothing in my savings. I humiliatingly can't get paid my due. I humiliatingly have to take side jobs and figure something out and help somebody move something, and can't show up to a job interview and expect anything more than 20 an hour, maybe 23, 24. Fast food workers are getting 20 an hour now.
Yeah.
And so I think it's a plantation. I feel like a slave. I feel like a modern day slave. I have a poem called Modern Day Slave. It's been a nightmare. 2024 for the future generations. This shit is a nightmare here in Oakland post-pandemic. Now, I love Oakland, but I'll say this. I'm not someone who moved here. I was born in Oakland. I went to grade school in Alameda. Lived in Oakland the last 10 years. I'm pretty young still. I got nowhere to go. I'm not selling you a dream about Oakland as a city. I'm just saying that gentrification has been like the white man banishing you to a land, and then the process of him coming to steal that land. It's like, damn, I can't even afford a place in West Oakland. Wait a minute. I grew up feeling like that was an affordable neighborhood, ain't it?
Right.
It's
right.
not affordable.
Right.
So that's what I gotta say. It's nuts. It's not Richmond. Oh, Richmond, you know what I mean? You gotta watch out. Not affordable.
Right.
You got to move to real Sacramento at this point to survive in Northern California nowadays.
We're going up too.
That's it, Sacramento, not Vallejo. Look for a place in Vallejo.
It's all going up. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely rough, and the ancestors do have to stay in touch and in tune with the ancestors that want the next generations to follow through with everything and carry us through for our survival and thriving, if that's a word.
Consider us like ancestors because this footage is gonna make it onto a channel where we don't gotta worry about nobody white deleting it. So you put it on your channel and don't never take it down. Bada boom. You know what I mean? So in the future, that's man. Black Wall Street. They kill you for being rich and fly. All right, this is another one published by David, but on your page. If the government killed Tupac for being a revolutionary, say hypothetically they killed Biggie too. Why'd they kill Biggie? For being black and fly. I said it first. I said it first. Like, the revolution is one thing. Money not being a problem is equal. All that revolutionary stuff Tupac was talking, it kind of equates to Biggie just being up and being like, what? A million is nothing. I'm big. And they could get you for that because they want you to think, they want you to fight and die for this money. They don't never want you to think, money, that's nothing. Money, that's easy. Money, that's up. Camera, that's nothing.
They owe us. They owe us it all of it. So we gonna get it one way or another, though. That's
reparations that I think will be equal to the Oakland youth. This is another one for your page. First is that CYA lost its funding. California Youth Authority changed its name to DJJ so no one can find it on Google. CYA, California Youth Authority, DJJ, same thing. They lost their funding for being inhumane to minors, child torture facilities, and every county getting their youth back. So the Alameda County youth should get an automatic, you feel me, vehicle paid for, or at least a college scholarship or something. So the Alameda youth on probation, the victims of the school to prison pipeline, they should be the ones to receive a reparation, or else, basically, you know, like if you don't teach them kids how to be plumbers, they're gonna get everybody. So we gotta teach them how to get high-paying jobs, real electricians, without taking a math test before the job, and the math test don't even matter toward the job.
Right, skilled trades need to come back. You can go anywhere in the world, you go.
Who's the recruiter at Port of Oakland? Where you at? I don't know anybody that works at Port of Oakland. You know anybody that works at Port of Oakland?
I'm not sure they're still there. But
they pay hella money at Port of Oakland. We need a recruiter to hire young folks. I missed my chance. I don't want to work. But no, I'm just playing. I could work at the Port of Oakland. I live in the neighborhood, but the youth should be able to work. They shouldn't have to turn 33 before they can work their first year at Port of Oakland.
Right.
I think that an Oakland high school degree, an Oakland high school graduate degree, should be valuable in the city. So if somebody graduated from Castle Alma Climates, you know, Oakland Tech, Oakland High, Fremont High, Skyline, that graduation that says that, they should go, oh yeah, we gotta hire this graduate. Straight up. So Cypress Mandela, we need the plug at the Port of Oakland. Cypress Mandela, we need the plug at the Port of Oakland. 2024, we need it. Don't let it turn to 2020, 2030 and you still ain't did it. We'll pull this video up. Free People's Park, Save People's Park. Follow African.cherry at Instagram, David TV, David at Patreon, DAHVEED.
It cut.
I think you
Oh, it's
done.
my battery. It's not my timer.
All right, y'all, we out.